Power scaling. The same kids who used to say, "My dad can beat up your dad," have now grown up, and while most of them now watch football and do the same thing with arguing about Messi or Ronaldo, the other part found out about anime. Now they watch anime, and where normal people would just enjoy the story, the mind of a power scaler goes to, "Damn, I bet that guy could totally beat up this other guy," and then proceeds to do a lot of math to calculate who would beat who. On everybody's favorite social media app Twitter, the niche that is called Twitter, there are mostly free discourses being held by some of the greatest thinkers of our generation. One is which anime is the best, or more specifically which anime are worse than those who you rep, because hating pulls much more clicks than just praising your favorite show. And the other are power scaling and shitting on AniTubers. Seriously man, Twitter does not like us. What did we do to you? Poor us man. The only thing that would cheer me up right now would be if you like the video and subscribe. Power scalers though, who actually does it? It's always him man. But alongside this monster, it's always the shonen fans. Listen, I love shonen, but the fandom is just a dump full of toxicity and a pissing contests whose anime is cooler. People be meat writing characters that don't exist like their life depends on it. I get that shonen is a demographic and it's aimed at teenage boys, but why are grown ass men fighting about if Luffy could beat Naruto or not? I mean, sure, it can be fun if you don't take it seriously, but these people are more invested in power scaling than their actual real life. The worst part? They're acting like it says anything about the quality of the show. "Oh, you like One Piece? But Luffy would get beaten by Krillin. Lamau, your show sucks." So, One Piece is still written better than Dragon Ball, and I love Dragon Ball by the way. Plus, it's way better written than people give it credit for, but against One Piece there is no competition, and I don't care who is stronger. Just because Mob doesn't beat Natsu, Fairy Tail now is better than Mob Psycho? And what about non-action shows? Kaguya-sama is still a shonen. Yes, Kaguya would lose in a battle to probably Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend. Does that mean Rent a Girlfriend is better than Love is War? Why are people even so proud about the strength of a character? It's literally a fictional person. If Oda wanted to, he can make Luffy multi-dimensional level or whatever the unit for power scaling is by next chapter. Sure, it would make no sense writing-wise, but in theory, people should be happy then, no? You want me to demonstrate how stupid power scaling is? Here's a character called Bob. Bob has no bitches, no friends, and watches Rent a Girlfriend. So, the average Twitter user. Oh my days, did you see that? Bob just destroyed the earth with low diff, another term invented by power scalers. My god, they are such nerds. Does that mean Bob could beat Goku? Does that make Bob the strongest anime character of all time? Is this story I just created the best story ever? I guess so. It's really funny, because in contrast to the fans, almost no mangaka gives a fuck about power scaling. Sure, they have to keep it somewhat in mind, but do you think Toriyama spent countless nights trying to calculate who can beat who? Here you see Krillin becoming a balloon to dodge Goku's attack. Here you see Master Roshi fighting against literally Jiren. Hey, Gohan, you didn't train for years, but now the story requires you to keep up with Goku and Vegeta. Here you go, bullshit power boost 1, bullshit power boost 2, and bullshit power boost 3. Luffy beat Kaido by literally using him as a skipping rope. He beat Crocodile by putting water on him. The same Crocodile that went head to head with basically everyone on Marineford, and now has almost a 2 billion bounty. Nobody cares about power scaling. Sure, the fights are cool, and it's a cool payoff when characters train hard and keep up with the enemies much stronger than them. But who cares if Shanks or Mihawk is stronger? Especially these cases are nuts to me. We have seen a total of maybe 5 pages of Shanks and Mihawk combined, and people really out there trying to power scale them. Bro, based on what? A little more specific, but how did comparing Shanks and Mihawk become a thing? We literally saw nothing of both of them. We saw Shanks fight a couple chapters ago, and the only fight we saw of Mihawk was against East Blue Zoro and a little on Marineford. So why are people so passionate about stuff they have no basis for? As I said, power scaling in an anime is hard, but doing it across anime, ain't no way some people that sit on their phone and try to explain you why Goku would beat everyone else and is the strongest anime character. Real quick, this is like a little pet peeve. peeve, but I hate when people say Goku is the strongest character across anime. Because how can you say that while he is barely top 5 in his own anime? For example, Zeno is the literal same thing that I just did with Bob. Toriyama was like, yeah, wanna just make a character that can erase everything if he wants to. Like, do people not see how he doesn't care about power scaling? If we are already talking about the Goku topic, we obviously have to talk about the infamous Goku vs Saitama debate. I already have one video on this channel talking about it from like ages ago, where I basically laughed at people who seriously power scale a parody to power scaling in an anime. But again, One Punch Man is an anime that exaggerates power in shonen and shows how stupid it is to try to compare fictional characters because, well, you guessed it, it's fictional. So power scalers going ahead and power scaling that character is, to say the least, a real bra moment. That's the only way I can describe it. However, not only Twitter is affected by those people, but also YouTube. There are literal channels who do nothing else and get crazy views for just power scaling. Listen, I like watching graphs go up and down just as much as the next guy. But how are people so heated about this? Videos be showing proof and evidence of why Goku's ballsack would solo Boruto. Dude, why did none of you show the same passion in school where you calculated the same things? The worst fandoms regarding this have to be Dragon Ball on top, and then One Piece and Naruto, and slowly creeping up, a dark horse is Jujutsu Kaisen. It's mad how many videos there are trying to compare Gojo with anything that breathes. Jujutsu Kaisen definitely has the potential to move up the list of annoying fandoms. Power scaling sucks, but almost as bad as that is people crying about which anime is better. Sadly, a lot of people in the fandom of my favorite anime are a bunch of insecure crybabies, and they can't stop comparing their own show with Naruto mostly or whatever else. One Piece is such a great story, so seeing people give it a bad reputation by attacking other anime for no reason is just a little sad, man. Sure, I'm not saying Naruto fans or Dragon Ball fans are saints, but the way some people drag down other shows during Gear 5 instead of praising One Piece was so embarrassing. That's basically every big shonen fandom though. But right now One Piece might have the most annoying fandom out of all of them. What's your most annoying fandom? Let me know in the comments. Man, I'm so good with the interaction stuff. Also, I'm glad that shows like Dr. Stone, Mob Psycho, or actually even Tokyo Revengers at the moment have no one talking about it. So I don't have to listen to the most stupid take on the internet while scrolling on Twitter. And I can enjoy that stuff in peace. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh, I just love gatekeeping and I hate people. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, thank God people don't talk shit about this stuff I like. Thanks for watching. Bye!